Well, blessed greetings, each and every one of you. I want to welcome you all here today. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have your presence here on evening devotions. Hello, blessed mom. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have your presence. Thank you so much. Juba Bruce, I see you. Thank you for being here. To those of you who are here for the first time, thank you for being here. To those of you who are in the mystery room or will be in the mystery room, thank you for being here. To those of you who come in and catch the replay, thank you. To those of you who are in the chat, who will be in the chat, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Manners, love, and elevation to each and every one of you. I'm not going to be doing too much talking today. You know, just let's leave it at that. I'm not going to be doing much talking myself today, but this is live. This is not a recording. This is not a rerun. This is live. We are right now, it is about 5:46 p.m. in the USA. It may be about 4:46, 4:47 in Jamaica. I don't know wherever you are in the rest of the world. I don't know what time it is, but this is live, a real live. It's not rerun and it's not a replay or anything like that. So once again, thank you for being here. That person that I see that is still here, thank you for being here. Manners, love, and elevation to you as I kick it off a lot like this. It's going to be a lot different this evening, so just stay tuned, yeah? Thank you so much, Bless. Thank you. Monia, howdy. Thank you for being here. Howdy. Good evening. Thank you for being here. Say it. I wanna rule my destiny. Destiny, destiny. Me, your if I please my destiny. I've been cursed, but I love God so much. Yo, but I'm not giving up. Spiritual call, give me protection day and night from even these Pharisees that walk at that daylight. Destiny, oh my, yeah, me please. Jim Bob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Jim Bob. Me good, man, me good. Valley of decision. Next man, been free. I wanna rule my destiny. Oh Lord. Happy Music Monday, everyone. A blessed Music Monday to you all. Mm-hmm. You understand. Mm-hmm. Christian. It's only Jah alone. A Christian. Mm. Jah is God alone, a God alone, yeah. Yeah. Jah alone, me, I tell you, it's Jah alone. Jah alone, a Christian. Jah alone, let me tell you, is only Jah alone. Jah alone, a Christian. You know, some people just get on my nerves sometimes. A lot of times I would normally answer them, make a video about it, but I just, why worry? Why? Just pray, right? Pray them off. Eh? Monia, why me fi worry about them? Why worry about them? Tell me something now. Tell me now. I'ma try to remember what if I know anything about Enoch. Well, you soon find out. I promise you, you soon find out. But why? Why should I worry about certain people and what they say or what they do? You know? Why worry about them? Nope. Mhm. When we can pray them off. Monia, why we feel worry about them? That is the right approach that you take, Monia. That's right. I think I want to be a lot like you when I grow up, Monia. Yeah. But sometimes we need them in our lives to help us get stronger, yeah? Mm. Worry about them when you can pray them off. You say you've been busy all day, huh? It's good to stay busy. It's good to be busy. I like to be busy. I really do. I really do. Blessed greetings each and every one of you. Well, this is Servant David. And if you're looking for health awareness, elevation, games, stories, songs, comedy, and more, then come check me out.
Servant David Show. Holly man and woman them know. Content for your channel start grow. Stop right just so for all the info. You hear the name in the intro. It's the Servant David Show.
So comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And don't forget to share me out. Yeah? Servant David said love, manners, and elevation.
In part, isn't always there be a special love in a mother's heart for her own child? They say a mother's love is as closest of that to Jesus. You can pay for that. She cared for 9 months in her belly on her back. So I got to say, thank you, Mama, for the 9 months you carry me. How can a mother's love cease towards the child she bears? After 9 months long, something must be wrong, so wrong. Judas's mother do not love Judas no less than Mary loved Jesus, no. My mother loved me so much that after she and my father broke up when I was a child, and my father take me to live in St. Catherine among his mother and his sister, which is my aunt. She never come there one time to look for me to say if I was dead or alive. So after my father, mother had died, and the wicked one-footed auntie nearly work and beat me to death, she used to grate a coconut and boil oil and sell for a living. So I am the one who used to have to go to the farm for the coconut. So one day she sent me for the coconut and rainfall, and river came down and washed away the coconut. It looked like she didn't want the river to wash me away too, because when I come back and tell her she did not believe me, so she wanted to beat me. To avoid it, I had to run away to my cousins, so she get a dumb man to catch me, and they tie me on a breadfruit tree in the yard, and the wicked one-footed auntie nearly beat me to death. Then she sent a telegram to my father that I died, so must come for the body. How can a mother's love cease towards the child she bears?
There was good and evil. We chose good. Why raise the time of the Most High, ye sons of men? The rich man's wealth is in the city. Yeah. Destruction of the poor is his poverty. Lord, destruction of your soul is vanity.
Really, Monia, that's cool. That's really cool. It's really cool.
Do you hear?
Very talented man.
I wanna rule my destiny.
Come in.
Yeah, I wanna rule my destiny. Whoa, destiny. Mama, look from when you call me. Destiny. Mama, look from when you call it.
Yeah.
I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah. Oh, help I please. I wanna rule my destiny. Oh, we Lord, I've been blessed, I've been touched. I love just so much. They keep fighting me. I'm not giving up. When realms of science fill my spiritual cup. Wisdom overstanding must never be too much. Give I protection day and night from even the pestilence that walk at that daylight. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah, oh, I just make me rule my destiny. Whoa, cast away their cards most, Lord. You have them in the region, in the valley of decision, restraining the Edens with a rod of iron. You know not the destiny of a next man, why hold him? Set him free for too long. I wanna rule my destiny. Oh yeah, I really wanna rule my destiny. Hear me call. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. I wanna rule my destiny. Oh,
Okay, bless.
If I please, I wanna rule my destiny. Where could I bound? My destination is homeward bound. No forces try hold I down. Breaking chains has become the norm.
Didi, thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. I wanna rule my destiny.
Don't you ever say me chatty, but the man, the wise man got to say the soul has won the nation about what it's all about. Past now, dead and gone. But them say make a belly day of your mind, I've got to speak the truth, that's why I'm bossing up. There is something wrong, which not even person can understand, but Jah alone can understand. There is something wrong, you see, that not even person cannot see, that it's Jah alone and Christian. Only Jah, don't believe them, Jah. It's only Jah alone. Oh, Jah alone. It's only Jah. I'm telling you, Jah. When the Gabriel Majesty who sits upon the throne, Jah alone. If you think them a Christian, wait until them see $1,000. Them say no year, no proof in my palm. And when the darkness comes down, they make some ridiculous move, which Jah alone can understand. Yes, it's only Jah. Don't believe them, Jah. It's only Jah alone. Jah alone. Imagine how much of them are praising this year. Hey, and Jah, only Jah alone. Jah alone. Don't believe that they are false and beware of false prophet. You know this that time, but it's a horror. One Sunday I went along to a church corner in my hometown and take a look at the minister. Was looking for a deal. He was wearing a long gown, you see, with his gun just in his waist without mercy. Jah alone can understand. You know how him have that?
Me no know.
It's only Jah, don't believe them, Jah.
It's only Jah alone.
Oh,
God alone is a Christian.
most of them are not only Jah, don't believe them, Jah.
It's only God alone. God alone a Christian.
Until I'm Babylon is wickedness, wicked ways.
Why worry? Why should I worry about certain factually? Why worry about them when I can pray them off? Hey, money, tell me why me fi worry about them? Why worry about them? You know who you are. Who the cap fit make them wear it now. Why worry about them when them can, when we can pray them up, pray them up, pray them up, pray. Why worry? Why we worry about them? Worry is like a rocking chair, getting you nowhere. Mariz, my fam for life, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Your presence is greatly appreciated. Mwah. Thank you, sweetheart. You made my day.
Resting your hands on your jaw, telling and showing the world that you are considering. And from the time you know you're doing nothing wrong before the eyes of Jah, then there are lots of things you can sit and talk with Jah about. Don't worry.
Don't you worry about them. Why worry about them when we can pray them off? All of the big fussy all them, yeah. Why worry about them? Pray them off. Wanna think about those stupid people that will go down in the thing about them I look for Titanic. Them stupid. Serve them right. I guess they got what they were looking for, huh? Look at what they named the thing. Titanic submarine. You give it a bad luck name from the start. What's wrong with you? I mean, what's right with you? You get what you deserve, yeah, man. But let me leave that alone because I got my own issues to worry about right now. I ain't gonna worry about those people, those 4 or 5 stupid people. I'm not even gonna waste my prayers on them. Oh no, why? Why worry about them? Somebody come and tell me right now why me feel worry. Why worry about them? Somebody tell me why? Where is my fam for life? Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have your presence. Thank you.
Alright, woke up Saturday morning, feeling sticky and dirty after work. Took a walk down a riverside. I roll a little split, sat down on a stone and started to cool off with the burden down a riverside. Alright, check around the youths, and I tried to teach them the truth, but lay the burden on a riverside. I walked to every corner, Try to find someone to talk to, but I have to lay the burden down on riverside. Give me a man. For I walk and I talk, and I linger and I search. Lay the burden down on riverside. Right away and I walk. I knock the youth man pocket and I try to search around them here. Lay the burden down on riverside. And I sat down quietly, watch the fishes circle around the little stones. Lay the burden down on riverside. Give me the man. I cocked my ears and I heard the little birds whistling in the tree like so. Lay the burden down on riverside. Live good among your neighbor, like sister and brother, and come with me a riverside. All you need is pray to Jah quietly. You sit in secret, he shall reveal. Lay the burden down on riverside.
Thank you, Namia.
I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. Neither are you here to live up to mine. Yeah. I don't owe no one, no obligation. No one owe me none, so everything is fine, fine. I said I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am. Don't underestimate my ability. Don't definite my character. Don't belittle my authority. It's time you recognize my quality. I said I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I said I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am. Learn to love your brother. Don't covet your neighbor. Flee from the city, it's getting shitty. It is full of autocrity. I said I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, I am, I am, I am. I am that I am, that I am, I am the son of lightning, you cannot move by at all. Son of Jacob cannot be moved at all. I am the son of Moses, you can move by at all. I am the son of David, you cannot move at all. I'm firm like thunder, you cannot move right down. With a shed motive, you cannot move right down. Full of evil, you cannot move right down. You could have tried more than you cannot move right down.
Island Sisters, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Island Sisters, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Man to man is so unjust. Children, you don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend.
Some boy do some YouTube sing, them shaky, them nervous.
Man to man is so unjust.
Children, you don't know who to trust. Your
Baby mama, good afternoon, good evening, how you doing? Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Good to see you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah?
Some will eat and drink with you. And behind them sus upon you. Only your friends know your secrets.
So only he or she could reveal that.
This is not warm tea. This is not iced tea. This is not cocoa tea. This is not Johnson tea.
Man to man is so unjust.
This is not government tea. This is white tea with reality.
So unjust. Children,
You don't know who to trust.
your worst enemy could be your best friend. And your best friend, your worst enemy.
You better know that, escape. You better know that,
Eat and drink
that some will eat, yam, drink, smoke, even walk y'all with you. But behind your back, them.
Only your friend
And only your friend know your secrets. So only he or she could reveal it. But who the cap it? Wear it. I don't give a rap. Let them wear it.
Said I throw me gun, me no call no foul.
Say no call no phone.
I say you clap,
And then block.
Hey. Some will hate you, pretend
Then they love you, yeah. Then behind they
try to eliminate
try to take you out. But you know what? Who God bless,
no one curse.
no one curse. Then
God, we're past the worst.
hypocrites
Hypocrites and parasites
coming out to take a bite here on YouTube, Facebook, in the real world.
and take a bite.
Nibble, 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 nibble.
And if your night should turn,
Anyhow, your night turn today.
a lot of people
run away and scatter like roaches that they are. Let them wear it. Who the cap fit?
Let them wear it. I take a down, throw me gun. Throw me gun. I take a down, call no foul. I take a down, cup. Yeah, yeah. Cup.
Same so escape. Same so. Same so. Same so.
Some will eat and drink with you.
Eat and drink with you.
Then behind them
So for you.
yeah.
You too escape. You be safe too, girl. You be safe, alright?
A lot of
People would run away, and who the cap fit, make them wear it and wear it well. Let them wear it.
throw me down.
Gonna call the phone. I feel you clook.
I read these things in prophecy. Boy,
You know something, baby mama?
looks
Look like the sun, it doesn't shine for me. Wonder why?
Still I'm a living, trying
To be free. But freedom is a must, I know. No matter how they fuss and go on.
because I read these things in
In prophecy.
when the rain stopped falling down and they've got no water. They're gonna bow down to the ground,
Wishing that they were under.
and when the stars start falling down
And fire burning.
red hot, there will be weeping and a gnashing of teeth. Yes, everyone will be mourning.
Whole lot of
Whole lot of
people.
people will be mourning.
Whole lot of people
Everyone will be mourning.
will be mourning.
Sinners, you will be mourning. Looks like the moon, it doesn't shine for me. Wonder why? I always try to do right.
In the people's side.
Oh well, but freedom is a must, I know.
No matter how they fuss and go on.
Because
I read these things down in prophecy.
Here is what it says:
When the rain stopped falling down and they got no water, they're gonna bow down to the ground, wishing that they were under.
and when the stars start falling down and fire's burning red hot, there will be weeping and a gnashing of teeth. Yes,
Everyone will be mourning. A whole lot of people will be mourning.
everyone will be mourning. Sinners, you will be mourning. Everyone will be mourning. Oh well. Say, looks like the sun, it doesn't shine for me. Still I'm a living, trying
to be free.
but freedom is a must, I know. No matter how they fuss and go on, because I read these things in prophecy. Here is what it says: when the rain stopped falling down and they got no water, what they gonna drink? They're gonna bow down to the ground, wishing that they were under. Oh well, and when the stars start falling down and fire's burning red hot, there will be weeping and a gnashing of teeth. Yes, everyone will be mourning. Looks like the moon, it doesn't shine for me late at night. All I try to do is good in the people's sight. Oh well, but freedom is a must tonight. No matter how they fuss and fight,
because I read these things in prophecy. Here is what it says: when the rain stops falling down and they've got no water, they're gonna bow down to the ground, wishing that they were under. Oh well.
So I'm asking you, Father, keep us closer, keep serving David safe in this perilous time. Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you are listening to the Servant David Show. Keep it locked right here and don't change the dial. You don't want to miss it.
To all his works, and recognize how he that liveth forever. The Book of the Watchers, from the Book of Enoch. Parable of Enoch on the future lot of the wicked and the righteous. Chapter 1. The words of the blessing of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous who will be living in the day of tribulation, when the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels showed me. And from them I heard everything, and from them I understood as I saw. But not for this generation, but for a remote one, which is for to come. Concerning the elect, I said, and took up my parable concerning them. The Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake, and great fear and trembling shall seize them unto the ends of the earth. And the high mountains shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame. And the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish, and there shall be judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them, and they shall all belong to God, and they shall all be prospered, and they shall all be blessed. And he will help them all. And light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. Works of their ungodliness which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners they all rise and set in order, each in its season, and transgress not against their appointed order. Behold ye the earth, and give heed. The words of the blessing of Enoch, wherewith he blessed the elect and righteous who will be living in the day of tribulation, when the wicked and godless are to be removed. And he took up his parable and said, Enoch, a righteous man, whose eyes were opened by God, saw the vision of the Holy One in the heavens, which the angels
Hey,
showed me.
Wendy, thank you
And
for
from
being
them
here.
I heard everything. And from them
Isaac
I
family,
understood as I
welcome,
saw.
welcome.
But not for this generation, but for a remote one, which is for to come. Concerning the elect, I said, and took up my parable concerning them. The Holy Great One will come forth from his dwelling, and the eternal God will tread upon the earth, even on Mount Sinai, and appear from his camp, and appear in the strength of his might from the heaven of heavens. And all shall be smitten with fear, and the watchers shall quake, and great fear and trembling shall seize them unto the ends of the earth. And the high mountains shall be shaken, and the high hills shall be made low, and shall melt like wax before the flame. And the earth shall be wholly rent in sunder, and all that is upon the earth shall perish, and there shall be judgment upon all men. But with the righteous he will make peace, and will protect the elect, and mercy shall be upon them, and they shall all belong to God, and they shall all be prospered, and they shall all be blessed. And he will help them all. And light shall appear unto them, and he will make peace with them. And behold, he cometh with 10,000s of his holy ones, to execute judgment upon all, and to destroy all the ungodly, and to convict all flesh of all the works of their ungodliness, which they have ungodly committed, and of all the hard things which ungodly sinners have spoken against him. Chapter 2. Observe ye everything that takes place in the heaven, how they do not change their orbits, and the luminaries which are in the heaven, how they all rise and set in order, each in its season, and transgress not against their appointed order. Behold ye the earth, and give heed to the things which take place upon it, from first to last, how steadfast they are, how none of the things upon earth change, but all the works of God appear to you. Behold the summer and the winter, how the whole earth is filled with water, and clouds and dew and rain lie upon it. Chapter 3. Observe and see how in the winter all the trees seem as though they had withered and shed all their leaves, except 14 trees which do not lose their foliage, but retain the old foliage from 2 to 3 years, till the new comes. Chapter 4. And again observe ye the days of summer, how the sun is above the earth over against it, and you seek shade and shelter by reason of the heat of the sun. And the earth also burns with growing heat, and so you cannot tread on the earth, or on a rock, by reason of its heat. Chapter 5. Observe ye how the trees cover themselves with green leaves and bear fruit. Wherefore give ye heed and know with regard to all his works, and recognize how he that liveth forever hath made them so. And all his works go on thus from year to year forever, and all the tasks which they accomplish for him, and their tasks change not, but according as God hath ordained, so is it done. And behold how the sea and the rivers in like manner accomplish and change not their tasks from his commandments. But ye have not been steadfast, nor done the commandments of the Lord. But ye have turned away and spoken proud and hard words with your impure mouths against his greatness. O ye hard-hearted, ye shall find no peace. Therefore shall ye execrate your days, and the years of your life shall perish, and the years of your destruction shall be multiplied in eternal execration, and ye shall find no mercy. In those days ye shall make your names an eternal execration unto all the righteous. And by you shall all who curse, curse, and all the sinners and godless shall imprecate by you. And for you, the godless, there shall be a curse. And all the elect shall rejoice, and there shall be forgiveness of sins, and every mercy and peace and forbearance. There shall be salvation unto them, a goodly light. And for all you sinners there shall be no salvation, and on you all shall abide a curse. But for the elect there shall be light and joy and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. And then there shall be bestowed upon the elect wisdom, and they shall all live and never again sin, either through ungodliness or through pride. But they who are wise shall be humble, and they shall not again transgress, nor shall they sin all the days of their life, nor shall they die of the divine anger or wrath, but they shall complete the number of the days of their life. And their lives shall be increased in peace, and the years of their joy shall be multiplied in eternal gladness and peace, all the days of their life. The fall of the angels, the demoralization of mankind, the intercession of the angels on behalf of mankind, the dooms pronounced by God on the angels, the Messianic kingdom. Chapter 6. And it came to pass, when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of the heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children. And Semjaza, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear ye will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. And they all answered him and said, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual imprecations, not to abandon this plan, but to do this thing. Then sware they all together, and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And there were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jared on the summit of Mount Hermon. And they called it Mount Hermon because they'd sworn and bound themselves by mutual imprecations upon it. And these are the names of their leaders: Semiazaz, their leader, Arikabah, Ramael, Kokabiel, Tamiel, Ramiel, Danel, Ezekiel, Barakijal, Asael, Amaros, Batarel, Ananel, Zachiel, Samsapiel, Satarel, Turel, Jomjael, Sariel. These are their chiefs of tens. Chapter 7. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them and defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments in the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed the acquisitions of men. And when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones. Chapter 8. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. Semjaza taught enchantments and root cuttings, Amaros the resolving of enchantments. Barakijal taught astrology, Kokabel, the constellations, Ezekiel, the knowledge of the clouds, Arachiel, the signs of the earth, Shamsiel, the signs of the sun, and Sariel, the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven. Chapter 9. And then Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel looked down from heaven and saw much blood being shed upon the earth, and all lawlessness being wrought upon the earth. And they said one to another, The earth, made without inhabitant, cries the voice of their crying up to the gates of heaven. And now to you, the holy ones of heaven, the souls of men make their suit, saying, Bring our cause before the Most High. And they said to the Lord of the ages, Lord of lords, God of gods, King of kings, and God of the ages, the throne of thy glory standeth unto all the generations of the ages, and thy name holy and glorious and blessed unto all ages. Thou hast made all things, and power over all things hast thou, and all things are naked and open in thy sight, and thou seest all things, and nothing can hide itself from thee. Thou seest what Azazel hath done, who hath taught all unrighteousness on earth, and revealed the eternal secrets which were preserved in heaven, which men were striving to learn, and Semjazer, to whom thou hast given authority to bear rule over his associates. And they have gone to the daughters of men upon the earth, and have slept with the women, and have defiled themselves, and revealed to them all kinds of sins. And the women have borne giants, and the whole earth has thereby been filled with blood and unrighteousness. And now, behold, the souls of those who have died are crying, and make their suit to the gates of heaven, and their lamentations have ascended, and cannot cease, because of the lawless deeds which are wrought on the earth. And thou knowest all things before they come to pass, and thou seest these things, and thou dost suffer them, and thou dost not say to us what we are to do to them in regard to these. Chapter 10. Then said the Most High, the Holy and Great One spake, and sent Uriel to the son of Lamech, and said to him, Go to Noah, and tell him in my name, hide thyself, and reveal to him the end that is approaching, that the whole earth will be destroyed, and a deluge is about to come upon the whole earth, and will destroy all that is on it. And now instruct him that he may escape, and his seed may be preserved for all the generations of the world. And again the Lord said to Raphael, Bind Azazel hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudael, and cast him therein, and place upon him rough and jagged rocks, and cover him with darkness, and let him abide there forever, and cover his face that he may not see light. And on the day of the great judgment he shall be cast into the fire, and heal the earth which the angels have corrupted, and proclaim the healing of the earth, that they may heal the plague, and that all the children of men may not perish through all the secret things that the watchers have disclosed and have taught their sons. And the whole earth has been corrupted through the works that were taught by Azazel. To him ascribe all sin. And to Gabriel said the Lord, Proceed against the bastards and the reprobates, and against the children of fornication, and destroy the children of fornication, and the children of the watchers from amongst men, and cause them to go forth, and send them one against the other, that they may destroy each other in battle. For length of days they shall not have. And no request that they, their fathers, make of thee shall be granted unto their fathers on their behalf. For they hope to live an eternal life, and that each one of them will live 500 years. And the Lord said unto Michael, Go, bind Semjazer and his associates, who have united themselves with women, so as to have defiled themselves with them in all their uncleanness. And when their sons have slain one another, and they have seen the destruction of their beloved ones, bind them fast for 70 generations in the valleys of the earth, till the day of their judgment and of their consummation, till the judgment that is forever and ever is consummated. And in those days they shall be led off to the abyss of fire, and to the torment and the prison in which they shall be confined forever. And whosoever shall be condemned and destroyed will from thenceforth be bound together with them to the end of all generations, and destroy all the spirits of the reprobate and the children of the watchers, because they have wronged mankind. Destroy all wrong from the face of the earth, and let every evil work come to an end. And let the plant of righteousness and truth appear, and it shall prove a blessing. The works of righteousness and truth shall be planted in truth and joy forevermore. And then shall all the righteous escape, and shall live till they beget thousands of children. And all the days of their youth and their old age shall they complete in peace. And then shall the whole earth be tilled in righteousness, and shall all be planted with trees, and be full of blessing. And all desirable trees shall be planted on it, and they shall plant vines on it. And the vine which they plant thereon shall yield wine in abundance. And as for all the seed which is sown thereon, each measure of it shall bear 1,000, and each measure of olives shall yield 10 presses of oil. And cleanse thou the earth from all oppression, and from all unrighteousness, and from all sin, and from all godlessness, and all the uncleanness that is wrought upon the earth. Destroy from off the earth. And all the children of men shall become righteous, and all nations shall offer adoration, and shall praise me, and all shall worship me. And the earth shall be cleansed from all defilement, and from all sin, and from all punishment, and from all torment. And I will never again send them upon it, from generation to generation, and forever. Chapter 11. And in those days I will open the store chambers of blessing which are in the heaven, so as to send them down upon the earth, over the work and labor of the children of men. And truth and peace shall be associated together throughout all the days of the world, and throughout all the generations of men. Dream vision of Enoch, his intercession for Azazel and the fallen angels, and his announcement to them of their first and final doom. Chapter 12. Before these things Enoch was hidden, and no one of the children of men knew where he was hidden, and where he abode, and what had become of him. And his activities had to do with the watchers, and his days were with the holy ones. And I, Enoch, was blessing the Lord of majesty and the King of the ages, and lo, the watchers called me, Enoch the scribe, and said to me, Enoch, thou scribe of righteousness, go, declare to the watchers of the heaven who have left the high heaven, the holy eternal place, and have defiled themselves with women, and have done as the children of earth do, and have taken unto themselves wives, ye have wrought great destruction on the earth. And ye shall have no peace nor forgiveness of sin. And inasmuch as they delight themselves in their children, the murder of their beloved ones shall they see. And over the destruction of their children shall they lament, and shall make supplication unto eternity. But mercy and peace shall ye not attain. Chapter 13. And Enoch went and said, Azazel, thou shalt have no peace. A severe sentence has gone forth against thee to put thee in bonds, and thou shalt not have toleration nor request granted to thee, because of the unrighteousness which thou hast taught. and because of all the works of godlessness and unrighteousness and sin which thou hast shown to men. Then I went and spoke to them all together, and they were all afraid, and fear and trembling seized them. And they besought me to draw up a petition for them, that they might find forgiveness, and to read their petition in the presence of the Lord of heaven. For from thenceforward they could not speak with him, nor lift up their eyes to heaven for shame of their sins for which they had been condemned. Then I wrote out their petition, and the prayer in regard to their spirits and their deeds individually, and in regard to their requests that they should have forgiveness and length of days. And I went off and sat down at the waters of Dan, in the land of Dan, to the south of the west of Hermon. I read their petition till I fell asleep. And behold, a dream came to me, and visions fell down upon me. And I saw visions of chastisement, and a voice bidding me to tell it to the sons of heaven, and reprimand them. And when I awaked, I came unto them, and they were all sitting gathered together, weeping in Abel's jail, which is between Lebanon and Senneser, with their faces covered. And I recounted before them all the visions which I had seen in sleep, and I began to speak the words of righteousness, and to reprimand the heavenly watchers. Chapter 14. The book of the words of righteousness, and of the reprimand of the eternal watchers, in accordance with the command of the Holy Great One in that vision. I saw in my sleep what I will now say with the tongue of flesh and with the breath of my mouth, which the Great One has given to men to converse therewith and understand with the heart. As he has created and given to man the power of understanding the word of wisdom, so hath he created me also, and given me the power of reprimanding the watchers, the children of heaven. I wrote out your petition, and in my vision it appeared thus, that your petition will not be granted unto you throughout all the days of eternity, and that judgment has been finally passed upon you. Yea, your petition will not be granted unto you. And from henceforth you shall not ascend into heaven unto all eternity. And in bonds of the earth the decree has gone forth to bind you for all the days of the world. And that previously you shall have seen the destruction of your beloved sons, and ye shall have no pleasure in them, but they shall fall before you by the sword. And your petition on their behalf shall not be granted, nor yet on your own, even though you weep and pray and speak all the words contained in the writing which I have written. And the vision was shown to me thus. Behold, in the vision, clouds invited me, and a mist summoned me. And the course of the stars and the lightnings sped and hastened me. And the winds in the vision caused me to fly, and lifted me upward, and bore me into heaven. And I went in till I drew nigh to a wall which is built of crystals, and surrounded by tongues of fire. And it began to affright me. And I went into the tongues of fire, and drew nigh to a large house which was built of crystals. And the walls of the house were like tessellated floor made of crystals, and its groundwork was of crystal. Its ceiling was like the path of the stars and the lightnings, and between them were fiery cherubim, and their heaven was clear as water. The flaming fire surrounded the walls, and its portals blazed with fire. And I entered into that house, and it was hot as fire and cold as ice. There were no delights of life therein. Fear covered me, and trembling got hold upon me. And as I quaked and trembled, I fell on my face. And I beheld a vision, and lo, there was a second house, greater than the former, and the entire portal stood open before me, and was built of flames of fire, and in every respect so excelled in splendor and magnificence and extent that I cannot describe to you its splendor and its extent. And its floor was of fire, and above it were lightnings and the path of the stars, and its ceiling also was flaming fire. And I looked and saw therein a lofty throne. Its appearance was as crystal, and the wheels thereof as the shining sun. And there was the vision of cherubim. And from underneath the throne came streams of flaming fire, so that I could not look thereon. And the great glory sat thereon. And his raiment shone more brightly than the sun, and was whiter than any snow. None of the angels could enter and behold his face, by reason of the magnificence and glory, and no flesh could behold him. The flaming fire was round about him, and a great fire stood before him, and none around could draw nigh him. 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him, yet he needed no counselor. And the most holy ones who were nigh to him did not leave by night, nor depart from him. And until then I had been prostrate on my face, trembling. And the Lord called me with his own mouth, and said to me, Come hither, Enoch, and hear my word. And one of the holy ones came to me, and waked me, and made me rise up and approach the door. And I bowed my face downwards. Chapter 15. And he answered and said to me, and I heard his voice, Fear not, Enoch, thou righteous man and scribe of righteousness. Approach hither, and hear my voice. And go say to the watchers of heaven, who have sent thee to intercede for them, You should intercede for men, and not men for you. Wherefore have ye left the high, holy, and eternal heaven, and lain with women, and defiled yourselves with the daughters of men, and taken to yourselves wives, and done like the children of earth, and begotten giants as your sons? And though ye were holy, spiritual, living the eternal life, you have defiled yourselves with the blood of women, and have begotten children with the blood of flesh. And as the children of men have lusted after flesh and blood, as those also who die and perish. Therefore have I given them wives also, that they might impregnate them, and beget children by them, and thus nothing might be wanting to them on earth. But you were formerly spiritual, living the eternal life, and immortal for all generations of the world, and therefore I have not appointed wives for you. For as for the spiritual ones of the heaven, in heaven is their dwelling. And now the giants, who are produced from the spirits and flesh, shall be called evil spirits upon the earth, and on the earth shall be their dwelling. Evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies, because they are born from men, and from the holy watchers is their beginning and primal origin. They shall be evil spirits on earth, and evil spirits shall they be called. As for the spirits of heaven, in heaven shall be their dwelling. But as for the spirits of the earth, which were born upon the earth, on earth shall be their dwelling. And the spirits of the giants afflict, oppress, destroy, attack, do battle, and work destruction on the earth, and cause trouble. They take no food, but nevertheless hunger and thirst, and cause offenses. And these spirits shall rise up against the children of men, and against the women, because they have proceeded from them. Chapter 16. From the days of the slaughter and destruction and death of the giants, from the souls of whose flesh the spirits having gone forth shall destroy without incurring judgment. Thus shall they destroy until the day of the consummation, the great judgment, in which the age shall be consummated over the watchers and the godless, yea, shall be wholly consummated. And now, as to the watchers who have sent thee to intercede for them, who had been aforetime in heaven, say to them, You have been in heaven, but all the mysteries had not yet been revealed to you. And you knew worthless ones, and these, in the hardness of your hearts, you've made known to the women. And through these mysteries, women and men work much evil on earth. Say to them, therefore, You have no peace. Enoch's journeys through the earth and Sheol. The first journey. Chapter 17. And they took and brought me to a place in which those who were there were like flaming fire, and, when they wished, they appeared as men. And they brought me to the place of darkness, and to a mountain, the point of whose summit reached to heaven. And I saw the places of the luminaries, and the treasuries of the stars, and of the thunder, and in the uttermost depths, where were a fiery bow and arrows, and their quiver, and a fiery sword, and all the lightnings. And they took me to the living waters, and to the fire of the west, which receives every setting of the sun. And I came to a river of fire, in which the fire flows like water, and discharges itself into the great sea towards the west. I saw the great rivers, and came to the great river, and to the great darkness, and went to the place where no flesh walks. I saw the mountains of the darkness of winter, and the place where all the waters of the deep flow. I saw the mouths of all the rivers of the earth, and the mouth of the deep. Chapter 18. I saw the treasuries of all the winds. I saw how he had furnished with them the whole creation, and the firm foundations of the earth. And I saw the cornerstone of the earth. I saw the four winds which bear the earth, and the firmament of the heaven. And I saw how the winds stretch out the vaults of heaven, and have their station between heaven and earth. These are the pillars of the heaven. I saw the winds of heaven, which turn and bring the circumference of the sun and all the stars to their setting. I saw the winds on the earth carrying the clouds. I saw the paths of the angels. I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above. And I proceeded and saw a place which burns day and night, where there are 7 mountains of magnificent stones, 3 towards the east, and 3 towards the south. And as for those towards the east, one was of colored stone, and one of pearl, and one of jacinth, and those towards the south of red stone. But the middle one reached to heaven like the throne of God, of alabaster, and the summit of the throne was of sapphire. And I saw a flaming fire, and beyond these mountains is a region, the end of the great earth, where the heavens were completed. And I saw a deep abyss, with columns of heavenly fire, and among them I saw columns of fire fall, which were beyond measure alike, towards the height and towards the depth. And beyond that abyss I saw a place which had no firmament of the heaven above, and no firmly founded earth beneath it. There was no water upon it, and no birds, but it was a waste and horrible place. I saw there 7 stars like great burning mountains, and to me, when I inquired regarding them, the angel said, "This place is the end of heaven and earth. This has become a prison for the stars and the host of heaven. And the stars which roll over the fire are they which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord in the beginning of their rising, because they did not come forth at their appointed times. And he was wroth with them, and bound them till the time when their guilt should be consummated, even for 10,000 years." Chapter 19. And Uriel said to me, "Here shall stand the angels who have connected themselves with women, and their spirits, assuming many different forms, are defiling mankind, and shall lead them astray into sacrificing to demons as gods. Here shall they stand till the day of the great judgment, in which they shall be judged till they are made an end of. And the women also of the angels who went astray shall become sirens. And I, Enoch, alone saw the vision, the ends of all things, and no man shall see as I have seen. Chapter 20. And these are the names of the holy angels who watch. Uriel, one of the holy angels, who is over the world and over Tartarus. Raphael, one of the holy angels, who is over the spirits of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels, who takes vengeance on the world of the luminaries. Michael, one of the holy angels, to wit, he that is set over the best part of mankind, and over chaos. Sarachael, one of the holy angels, who is set over the spirits, who sin in the spirit. Gabriel, one of the holy angels, who is over paradise, and the serpents, and the cherubim. Remiel, one of the holy angels, whom God set over those who rise. Preliminary and final place of punishment of the fallen angels. Stars. Chapter 21. And I proceeded to where things were chaotic, and I saw there something horrible. I saw neither heaven above, nor a firmly founded earth, but a place chaotic and horrible. And there I saw 7 stars of the heaven bound together in it, like great mountains, and burning with fire. Then I said, For what sin are they bound, and on what account have they been cast in hither? Then said Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, and was chief over them, and said, Enoch, why dost thou ask? And why art thou eager for the truth? These are of the number of the stars of heaven which have transgressed the commandment of the Lord, and are bound here till 10,000 years, the time entailed by their sins, are consummated. And from thence I went to another place, which was still more horrible than the former, and I saw a horrible thing, a great fire there, which burnt and blazed, and the place was cleft as far as the abyss, being full of great descending columns of fire. Neither its extent or magnitude could I see, nor could I conjecture. Then I said, How fearful is the place, and how terrible to look upon. Then Uriel answered me, one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, Enoch, why hast thou such fear and affright? And I answered, Because of this fearful place, and because of the spectacle of the pain. And he said unto me, This place is the prison of the angels, and here they will be imprisoned forever. Sheol, or the underworld. Chapter 22. And thence I went to another place, and he showed me in the west another great and high mountain, and of hard rock. And there was in it 4 hollow places, deep and wide, and very smooth. How smooth are the hollow places, and deep and dark to look at. Then Raphael answered one of the holy angels who was with me, and said unto me, These hollow places have been created for this very purpose, that the spirits of the souls of the dead should assemble therein. Yea, that all the souls of the children of men should assemble here. And these places have been made to receive them till the day of their judgment and their appointed period, till the great judgment comes upon them. I saw the spirits of the children of men who were dead, and their voice went forth to heaven and made suit. Then I asked Raphael, the angel who was with me, and I said unto him, This spirit, whose is it whose voice goeth out and maketh suit? And he answered me, saying, This is the spirit which went forth from Abel, whom his brother Cain slew, and he makes his suit against him till his seed is destroyed from the face of the earth, and his seed is annihilated from amongst the seed of men. Then I asked regarding it, and regarding all the hollow places, Why is one separated from the other? And he answered and said unto me, These 3 have been made, that the spirits of the dead might be separated. And such a division has been made for the spirits of the righteous, in which there is the bright spring of water. And such has been made for sinners when they die and are buried in the earth, and judgment has not been executed on them in their lifetime. Here their spirits shall be set apart in this great pain, till the great day of judgment and punishment and torment of those who curse forever, and retribution for their spirits. There he shall bind them forever. And such a division has been made for the spirits of those who make their suit, who make disclosures concerning their destruction, when they were slain in the days of the sinners. Such has been made for the spirits of men who were not righteous, but sinners, who were complete in transgression. And of the transgressors they shall be companions. But their spirits shall not be slain in the day of judgment, nor shall they be raised from thence. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and said, Blessed be my Lord, the Lord of righteousness, who ruleth forever. The fire that deals with the luminaries of heaven. Chapter 23. From thence I went to another place, to the west of the ends of the earth. And I saw a burning fire, which ran without resting, and paused not from its course, day or night, but ran regularly. And I asked, saying, What is this which rests not? Then Raguel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered me, and said unto me, This course of fire which thou hast seen is the fire in the west, which persecutes all the luminaries of heaven. The 7 mountains in the northwest, and the tree of life. Chapter 24. And from thence I went to another place of the earth, and he showed me a mountain range of fire which burnt day and night. And I went beyond it, and saw 7 magnificent mountains, all differing each from the other, and the stones thereof were magnificent and beautiful, magnificent as a whole, of glorious appearance and fair exterior. 3 towards the east, 1 founded on the other, and 3 towards the south, 1 upon the other, and deep rough ravines, no one of which joined with any other. And the 7th mountain was in the midst of these, and it excelled them in height, resembling the seat of a throne, and fragrant trees encircled the throne. And amongst them was a tree, such as I had never yet smelt. Neither was any amongst them, nor were others like it. It had a fragrance beyond all fragrance, and its leaves and blooms and wood wither not forever. And its fruit is beautiful, and its fruit resembled the dates of a palm. Then I said, How beautiful is this tree, and fragrant, and its leaves are fair, and its blooms very delightful in appearance. Then answered Michael, one of the holy and honored angels who was with me, and was their leader. Chapter 25. And he said unto me, Enoch, why dost thou ask me regarding the fragrance of the tree, and why dost thou wish to learn the truth? Then I answered him, saying, I wish to know about everything, but especially about this tree. And he answered, saying, This high mountain which thou hast seen, whose summit is like the throne of God, is his throne, where the holy great one, the Lord of glory, the eternal King, will sit, when he shall come down to visit the earth with goodness. And as for this fragrant tree, no mortal is permitted to touch it, till the great judgment, when he shall take vengeance on all, and bring everything to its consummation forever. It shall then be given to the righteous and holy. Its fruit shall be for food to the elect. It shall be transplanted to the holy place, to the temple of the Lord, the eternal King. Then shall they rejoice with joy and be glad. And into the holy place shall they enter, and its fragrance shall be in their bones. And they shall live a long life on earth, such as thy fathers lived. And in their days shall no sorrow or plague or torment or calamity touch them. Then blessed I the God of glory, the eternal King, who hath prepared such things for the righteous. and hath created them and promised to give to them. Jerusalem and the mountains, ravines, and streams. Chapter 26. And I went from thence to the middle of the earth, and I saw a blessed place in which there were trees with branches abiding and blooming of a dismembered tree. And there I saw a holy mountain, and underneath the mountain to the east there was a stream, and it flowed towards the south. And I saw towards the east another mountain higher than this, and between them a deep and narrow ravine. In it also ran a stream underneath the mountain. And to the west thereof there was another mountain, lower than the former, and of small elevation, and a ravine deep and dry between them. And another deep and dry ravine was at the extremities of the three mountains. And all the ravines were deep and narrow, being formed of hard rock, and trees were not planted upon them. And I marveled at the rocks, and I marveled at the ravine. Yea, I marveled very much. The purpose of the accursed valley. Chapter 27. Then said I, for what object is this blessed land which is entirely filled with trees, and this accursed valley between? Then Uriel, one of the holy angels who was with me, answered and said, this accursed valley is for those who are accursed forever. Here shall all the accursed be gathered together, who utter with their lips against the Lord unseemly words, and of his glory speak hard things. Here shall they be gathered together, and here shall be their place of judgment. In the last days there shall be upon them the spectacle of righteous judgment in the presence of the righteous forever. Here shall the merciful bless the Lord of glory, the eternal King. In the days of judgment over the former, they shall bless him for the mercy in accordance with which he has assigned them their lot. Then I blessed the Lord of glory, and set forth his glory, and lauded him gloriously. Further journey to the east. Chapter 28. And thence I went towards the east, into the midst of the mountain range of the desert. And I saw a wilderness, and it was solitary, full of trees and plants. And water gushed forth from above, rushing like a copious watercourse, which flowed towards the northwest. It caused clouds and dew to ascend on every side. Chapter 29. And thence I went to another place in the desert, and approached to the east of this mountain range. And there I saw aromatic trees, exhaling the fragrance of frankincense and myrrh. And the trees also were similar to the almond tree. Chapter 30. And beyond these I went afar to the east, and I saw another place, a valley full of water. And therein was a tree, the color of fragrant trees, such as the mastic. And on the sides of those valleys I saw fragrant cinnamon. And beyond these I proceeded to the east. Chapter 31. And I saw other mountains, and among them were groves of trees. And there flowed forth from them nectar, which is named Sarara and Galbanum. And beyond these mountains I saw another mountain to the east of the ends of the earth, whereon were aloe trees. And all the trees were full of stacte, being like almond trees. And when one burnt it, it smelt sweeter than any fragrant odor. Chapter 32. And after these fragrant odors, as I looked towards the north over the mountains, I saw 7 mountains full of choice nard and fragrant trees, and cinnamon and pepper. And thence I went over the summits of all these mountains, far towards the east of the earth, and passed above the Erythraean Sea, and went far from it, and passed over the angel Zotiel. And I came to the garden of righteousness, and saw beyond those trees many large trees growing there, and of goodly fragrance, large, very beautiful, and glorious. and the tree of wisdom whereof they eat, and know great wisdom. That tree is in height like the fir, and its leaves are like those of the carob tree, and its fruit is like the clusters of the vine, very beautiful, and the fragrance of the tree penetrates afar. Then I said, how beautiful is the tree, and how attractive is its look. Then Raphael, the holy angel who was with me, answered and said, this is the tree of wisdom, of which thy father, old in years, and thy aged mother, who were before thee, have eaten. And they learnt wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden. Chapter 33. And from thence I went to the ends of the earth, and saw there great beasts, and each differed from the other. And I saw birds also differing in appearance and beauty and voice, the one differing from the other. And to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth whereon the heaven rests, and the portals of the heaven open. And I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceed, and wrote down all their outlets of each individual star by itself according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel, the holy angel who was with me, showed me. He showed all things to me, and wrote them down for me. Also their names he wrote for me, and their laws, and their companies. Enoch's journey to the north. Chapter 34. And from thence I went towards the north, to the ends of the earth. And there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And here I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceed north winds. When they blow, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good. But when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth. And they blow with violence. Chapter 35. And from thence I went towards the west to the ends of the earth. And I saw there 3 portals of the heaven, open such as I had seen in the east, the same number of portals, and the same number of outlets. The journey to the south. Chapter 36. And from thence I went to the south to the ends of the earth. And I saw there 3 open portals of the heaven. And thence there come dew, rain, and wind. And from thence I went to the east to the ends of the heaven, and saw here the 3 eastern portals of heaven open, and small portals above them. Through each of these small portals pass the stars of heaven, and run their course to the west on the path which is shown to them. And as often as I saw, I blessed always the Lord of glory. And I continue to bless the Lord of glory, who has wrought great and glorious wonders, to show the greatness of his work to the angels and to spirits and to men, that they might praise his work and all his creation, that they might see the work of his might, and praise the great work of his hands, and bless him forever.
If I carry the gospel to the lost, near and far, I won't stand empty-handed at God's judgment bar. So I dare not relax till I've done
all he asks, lest I should leave behind an unfinished task. Lord, here I cry, you run the race, you have paid everything. These words I long to hear the Savior say. And when my life on earth is past, there's just one thing, Lord, I ask. Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. If I have wronged my brother, if I have wounded a friend, give me courage, precious Lord, to make the mend. And when I've come to change my world and reach glory at last, don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. Lord, here I cry, you brought the rain, you have paid everything. These words I long to hear the Savior say. And when my life on earth is past, there's just one thing, Lord, I ask. Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. If I have wronged my brother, if I have wounded a friend, give me courage, precious Lord, to make the mend. And when I've come to change my world and reach glory at last, don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. Lord, here I cry, you've run the race, you have paid everything. These words I long to hear the Savior say. And when my life on earth is past, there's just one thing, Lord, I ask. Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. Lord, here I cry, you've run the race, you have everything. These words I long to hear the Savior say. And when my life on earth is past, there's just one thing, Lord, I ask. Don't
Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task. Don't let me leave behind an unfinished task.
Yo, I mean, I'm
What we see is every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea. Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you're in tune to the Servant David Show. Keep it locked right here and don't change the dial.
Yo, I mean, I'm bad goat Billy. I'm me and a kid. Me are the baddest ram goat. No boy can cut my throat. Me I'm bad goat Billy. I'm me and a kid. Me are the baddest ram goat. No boy can cut my. Yo, I mean, I'm bad goat. Yo, I mean, I'm bad goat Billy. I'm me and a kid. Me are the baddest ram goat. No boy can cut my throat. Ma, don't teeth the mad. Me I said, you can't boil me up. Me I said, you can't curry me up. Me I said, you can't stew me up. You see me? Me no afraid of no go thief, no do thief farmer. Go for your machete, go for your cleaver. Go for your ma, go for your ma, go for your ma. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try do me something nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me nothing bad. Me are the baddest goat. Say something, make your last catch me. Me buck out your teeth if you test me. You not gonna kill me like the clown named Bessie. You go to Babylon can't arrest me. When you walk across Baza, you see this sign said don't teeth me. But your boy just go on and leave me. Me are the baddest ram goat, just believe me. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try do me something nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me no, try make me mutton nothing bad. Don't cut me nothing bad. You see me? You not find me in a 9-night pot 12 boil up. And a my liver on I go fry up. The dead goat list me not got join up. Me not in a roti so do no bother line up. This ya goat not nice me ban ya. If you know see me run the farm ya. I could me wanna make my fish water. Go a thief you go feel him too on ya. Come cut me nothing try make me mutton nothing ba. Come cut me nothing try make me mutton nothing ba. Come cut me nothing ba. The baddest goat. I want some boy, I'm some butcher boy. I want some goat thief. I want some farmer boy part of the yard. Don't thief the body. And you can't thief the goat you neither. And the baddest goat. And boy can't cut my throat.
Yeah, Kobe. Let me know say a long time we are going to talk to. Long time, yeah.
Who see them see man a strive and I wonder how we do it. Yeah, we need a rest when the boy them asleep. Me send me blessing a flow because me give away wallet. Them nasty popcorn in no back of no jeep. Them fi know say your father got the lead. Father got the lead.
Lead me out.
Lead me out. Father got the lead. Father got the lead. Lead me out. Lead me out. Them I wonder how when so strong, yeah. After them I fight me them so long. Family big, me can't survive with 30 grand. That's why me tell Kobe and Wolfie start the millions.
Yeah.
And still not like the media. Them still not like me neither. Them carry me name and Interpol, me still I get the visa. Now see me pan no freezer. Give what is due to Caesar. Them want see me life hard, every day my life is getting easier. Father got the lead. Father got the lead. Lead me out. Lead me out. Father got the lead. Father got the lead. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Me undefeated.
Some people feel like me need them, but them no need it. Yo,
Me no friendly and not everyone
agree with.
We go get your life start out like G with.
Them no like me. So me start making it in a life. Them instigate right through.
When you feel so you see it, them a bleach.
Me good man, me good. But a father gotta lead, a father gotta lead him and lead me out, lead me out.
Blessed is the man that walketh not to the counsel of
Me good.
when we say, oh God bless,
You don't know the rest.
follow me now.
The Almighty protect me.
The Lord will not forsake me.
God now gonna make me suffer by the hands of the
So
wicked.
we need them and we get, we no care if they
Me answer your mum.
no,
Me answer your mummy. Jah now gonna make me suffer by the hands of the wicked. Me good. But them know them can't.
Can't do it, not because enough psalms you chant.
The Lord's my shepherd, I shall not want.
Jamaica reap the blessing cause of good deeds we plan. He maketh me to lie by the
Still water
Jah protect me from all troubles and disasters. Yeah, though I walk
to the valley of the shadow of death.
no time in no faith.
That Jah will protect me.
For the Lord will not forsake me.
Jah now,
Make me suffer by the hands of the wicked. So when the them are wicked,
me no care if them hate me.
no, Yahweh won't forsake me.
Jah now,
Make me suffer by the hands of the wicked. Don't tell them, suffer evermore, right in a God hospital. Them rise again, free and stumble and fail. Why? God got surround me with belief for angel. Every carrying sling, so we no look for Haskell. Well, when the wicked man a cast them spell, we no fail. Now we got it out, the God of Israel, the God of Moses, the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the same God of Daniel, my guide and protect me. For the Lord will not forsake me. Jah nah go make me suffer by the hands of the wicked. So when we them are wicked, we no care if they hate me. No, our God not forsake me. Jah nah go make me suffer. The Almighty, our bread and we butter. We call upon the Father in the time of trouble. Call upon the Father cause it's rough and at the struggle, but although things sticky, we keep prepared and the Lord provides. So we
check your private message.
Stay by the side and the leave us alone.
Check your private message.
He make David sling like that sling and a stone. He makes some kill a dog with a donkey jawbone and a the
same God protect me.
Oh my God, now forsake me.
Don't make me suffer by the hands of the wicked.
Bad-minded people gotta change your ways. Why, hey.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Bad-minded people,
I gotta change your ways.
why?
Wicked-minded people.
Must meet your judgment day.
Ooh,
Down in the ghetto where we
born and grow.
there's a lot of people there.
I might know.
When you try to make some improvement in life, They wanna knock you off for your child. See you on the road, them say
Respect you,
behind your back.
and just a super me.
Many are calling,
Chosen a few,
what you gonna do when they're calling you?
bad-minded people,
You gotta
change your ways.
why, boy?
Wicked-minded people.
Hey, whoa, Jasper. You don't know to the devil strong. If you follow the devil, you must go wrong. What them say? The devil strong, 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 strong. See you turn strong.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Take his microphone. Usher him out. Take his microphone.
You don't even know. Y'all better get your IDs. Y'all better get your IDs. You know who y'all playing with.
Nobody coming in First Church and think First Church gonna dance by your music. This is God's house. If
Hey, whoa, Jasper. You don't know to the devil strong. If you follow the devil, you must go wrong. What them say? The devil strong, 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 strong. See you turn strong, you know. Everything me do from where they me just so wrong, you know. We don't know where this a start, this a come from, you know. But see that's why son got on Christian, you know.
We're not go long, you know.
See you turn
Strong, you know.
in a everybody life, I know me.
One, you know.
But me feel like me the devil take
Set one, you know.
man, me feel like we go check a mother woman, you know.
We're not go long, you know.
See you turn strong, you know. Me and I got sit down, you know. Talk about love and making it an all, you know. Touch up her neck, make she a shiver and you know.
You know, I think I need a laugh. I need a good laugh. Let me dig up something and see if I can give myself a laugh.
When me from the show, the girl bang and I say that I man, you know.
What's up one from the media?
No one can catch this now.
Uno rock and
Come in, yeah. What am I do? What am I? Can't stop me from survive.
all the rumor they must spread and I bust up on no head.
Oh no, can't stop me from survive.
That's why don't put me down,
God pick me up
and they put me on a
about to stand. So keep tracking
on a bag of lies
on the social media. Full up a bad mind.
social media. Full up of envy and strife.
On the media, yeah.
Who no come here with the
Dirty bungle right on the media.
who no come with.
Hey,
Stop the fussing, stop the fighting,
stop the war.
Wanna do I try to be a superstar. Wanna do I try for the free and people near. Just because I'm not so desperate for fame. All you do I try so hard to build a strife. Oh no boy, I'm gonna try to look alive. Don't you have children, husband
I
and
don't
a
know
wife?
why. Too much strife.
On the media.
Let me tell you something. When you're trying to be successful, it's very important that you cut all dead weight out your life. A lot of people can't come where you're trying to go. A lot of people ain't able to sit at your table, and you just got to be okay with that. See, let me tell you something. It's like trying to save somebody that's drowning, and you reaching down there, and the captain tell you, if you keep on trying to save him, you're going to kill yourself. So put your arm back in your own boat and worry about yourself, because everybody can't come with you where you going, and you got to be okay with that. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your sister off. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your mama off, your baby daddy, holding on to Craig them, holding on to Taisha. You got to cut their ass off. They just don't mean you no good. They ain't mean you no good last year. They ain't gonna mean you no good this year and the year after that. See, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting what you've been getting. And you gotta understand, all you getting is L's. Ain't no W's coming out these losers in your life. You got to cut them off. And you got to understand, it ain't gonna feel good cutting off friends and family, because some of the most poisonous people come disguised as friends and family, and you got to be.
I have never heard this before. Somebody sent this to me. Somebody sent this to me. I have never, ever ever heard this before. Somebody sent this to me. My God, thank you. Thank you so much. I know you're probably watching. Thank you. Thank you. If you are watching, if you're not watching, I'm going to send you a text in just a moment telling you thank you anyways. But thank you for no.
Let me tell you something. When you're trying to be successful, it's very important that you cut all dead weight out your life. A lot of people can't come where you trying to go.
Thank you, baby.
A lot of people ain't able to sit at your table, and you just got to be okay with that. See, let me tell you something. It's like trying to save somebody that's drowning, and you reaching down there, and the captain tell you, if you keep on trying to save him, you gonna kill yourself. So put your arm back in your own boat and worry about yourself, because everybody can't come with you where you going, and you got to be okay with that. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your sister off. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your mama off, your baby daddy, holding on to Craig them, holding on to Taisha. You got to cut their ass off. They just don't mean you no good. They ain't mean you no good last year. They ain't gonna mean you no good this year and the year after that. See, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting what you've been getting. And you gotta understand, all you getting is L's. Ain't no W's coming out these losers in your life. You got to cut them off. And you got to understand, it ain't gonna feel good cutting off friends and family, because some of the most poisonous people come disguised as friends and family, and you got to be okay with cutting their ass off, because they don't mean you no good, and you gonna drown trying to say they drowning ass. You got to worry about you. You got a whole life out here to be worried about. You got kids depending on you. You can't give up. Somebody call you mama and daddy, and they look up at you. Why you worry about your friends so much? Worry about you. Cut all dead weight that ain't bringing nothing to your table. Nigga ain't bringing nothing to your table but dick and bubble gum. Little mama, why you still fucking with him? Your cable off right now. Your motherfucking lights off. Your EBT card negative 35 snap balance. You need to get your shit together around this bitch. Can't even afford no maxi pads around this bitch. Get your shit together and cut that nigga ass off. It's a new year. It's a new you, but you gotta do new shit and get these old people out your life. I don't want nothing old around me but a motherfucking bankroll. Let's get this money. We do business.
Mad. Thank you, bro. Let me text you right now. No. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
I'm tempted, my Jesus, each day as I go. Lord, I'm faced with the heartache in this whole world I know. But Lord, you're my keeper, my only help divine.
So help me cross over on heaven's straight line. Lord, help me cross over on heaven's straight line. Heaven's door is wide open, and his arms open wide. Just one more step closer,
with my Savior
still mine. Bless Music Monday, each and everyone.
Cross
over on heaven's straight line.
I know I'm not worthy, even call out
your name. Bless, how you doing this evening? I'm trying to do better. Someone just sent me a voice message of something, and it made my day. I think you just heard it. Mirror, manners, love, and elevation to you. Thank you for being here. But Lord, help me cross over on heaven's street line. My God, my God, my God, my God.
He sees every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea. Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you're in tune to the Servant David Show. Keep it locked right here and don't change the dial. If you ever feeling down and like you
have nowhere to go,
if you feeling like an outcast,
as my problems overflow,
just
remember
there is someone, and all it takes is
for you to know
is that God is the answer,
and God answers prayer.
He sees
Every weakness,
every
every trial,
every mountain and sea,
every single seed,
and He sees
every teardrop
and He wipes them.
for me.
I get down on my knees
And I say, Savior,
help me please, because one thing is for certain,
is my God answers prayer.
Yes, Brother Gary, greetings in the name of the Most High Jah. Graham Smargan telling you, say we cannot do without our Lord and Savior. We say the Lord is our light and our salvation, of whom shall we fear? He's the strength of our life.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, this Brother Gary, I tell us, listen, I want to come subscribe and take in the Brother Gary show every morning from 6 to 10. Yeah, man. I mean, I invite the item out, you know. When you come out, come take in the Brother Gary show. Buju, how that show you go on, Buju Bantan?
Toy, how you doing?
How that show you go on, Gam Smaga? You love it, dog?
How you doing, my sis? How you doing, sister?
Until you think about that show you?
Oh, hello, Brother Gary. Hey, hello, it's Rodney Price, and I know the world can hear me. Hey, Brother Gary, teach them. I'll make sure the music, I'll reach them.
So me I tell the item, let's come tune into the Brother Gary show. Press subscribe. Come, I make sure you subscribe to you know.
Call. Well, on the call. Well, on the call.
Call upon him, call upon him.
Jesus Christ of the King. Again, listen, say,
Call upon him, call upon him.
when you rise up in the morning. Again, listen, say,
But seriously though, I want to say thank you, brother. Thank you for that voice note that you sent me. I really appreciate it. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to listen to it again. Of a matter of fact, I'm going to play it again because I was really feeling down. I was really out. I was really mad. I'm really upset a little bit. And you have an idea what's going on, and you sent me that. And brother, I really appreciate you for that. So I'm definitely going to be playing that again. Thank you so much. I don't know if you're actually listening. If you are, manners, love, and elevation to you. Blessed love to you, my brother. Thank you for that voice note.
call upon him, cause Jesus Christ of the King. Again, listen, say, call upon him, call upon him, and when you rise up in the morning. Again, listen, say, call upon him, cause Jesus Christ of the King. Again, listen, say, call upon him, and when you rise up in the morning. In the kitchen, a cook, and your finger get cut. And Jesus Christ, the name you ball out fuss. Big things are one, and you put him the last. Remember, after you in the dead on the cross, you walk on your two and your ball, chubby salt. Look up in the sky like a Jehovah fault. A ball out Jesus Christ, have mercy, and at the same time,
A couple and a half, Lord, why me? They tell me this. Suppose your foot is all broke. You wake up all this morning and go lose your walk. Now I have know if at this you would have choked. And Jesus Christ, you would have run out alone. Just up well then call upon him.
Call upon him.
Jesus Christ are the King.
We'll sing again. Call upon him.
Call upon him and let the rise up
in the morning. Call on him.
Call upon him, cause Jesus Christ are the King.
Thank you, yo.
Call upon him. Call upon him and let the rise up in the morning. Well, I this me want to know how much I will take mass. I got the papi show. You know, put all the Christ family away plan. Expect him to deliver when a tribulation. But me tell you no. Cause you would not stop. Cause salvation sweet like coconut drops. Your head could have ball, or you wear a lax. And the heart can do it, so me I tell you judge not. Well, me have to call God to help them quick. All of them and them the woman they beaten slick. Who want you chop and two Bruce Lee kick. And all a double of fish at a man family. Master God hear me. Beg you please intervene. This dirty corruption between Steve and Dean. Open them eyes and let them start to queens. Get a woman married settle down and start live clean. Let me tell them say call upon him.
Call upon him.
Jesus Christ are the King. And then me say
call on him.
Call upon him and let you rise up in the morning. And then me say call upon him. Call upon him. Cause Jesus Christ are the King. And then me say call upon him. Call upon him and let you rise up in the morning.
You guys listen to this again. Listen to this again. You know, I was really having a really rough time today, a really rough day, and in real life, and then a little bit of stuff on YouTube too, but not much, but real life. And me find out some people that I thought were friends are actually frenemies. And someone knows about the situation, and they sent me this voice note. And I didn't listen to it until about maybe 10 minutes ago. You guys saw me, heard me listening to it. Some of you just came, you didn't hear me. But I said it touched me and it cheered me up and it opened up my third eye, you know, all of my eye them. And I just got to play this. I want to listen to this. True word. True word.
Let me tell you something.
Listen.
When you're trying to be successful, it's very important that you cut all dead weight out your life. A lot of people can't come where you trying to go. A lot of people ain't able to sit at your table, and you just got to be okay with that. See, let me tell you something. It's like trying to save somebody that's drowning, and you reaching down there, and the captain tell you, if you keep on trying to save him, you gonna kill yourself. So put your arm back in your own boat and worry about yourself, because everybody can't come with you where you going, and you got to be okay with that. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your sister off. It ain't gonna feel good cutting your mama off. Your baby daddy holding on to Craig them, holding on to Taisha. You got to cut their ass off. They just don't mean you no good. They ain't mean you no good last year. They ain't gonna mean you no good this year and the year after that. See, if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting what you've been getting. And you gotta understand, all you getting is L's. Ain't no W's coming out these losers in your life. You got to cut them off. And you got to understand, it ain't gonna feel good cutting off friends and family, because some of the most poisonous people come disguised as friends and family, and you got to be okay with cutting their ass off, because they don't mean you no good, and you gonna drown trying to say they drowning ass. You got to worry about you. You got a whole life out here to be worried about. You got kids depending on you. You can't give up. Somebody call you mama and daddy, and they look up at you. Why you worry about your friends so much? Worry about you. Cut all dead weight that ain't bringing bringing nothing to your table. Nigga ain't bringing nothing to your table. But dick and bubble gum. Little mama, why you still fucking with him? Your cable on right now. Your motherfucking lights on. Your EBT card, -35 snap balance. You need to get your shit together round this bitch. Can't even afford no maxi pads round this bitch. Get your shit together and cut that nigga ass off. It's a new year, it's a new you, but you gotta do new shit and get these old people out your life. I don't want nothing old around me but a motherfucking bankroll. Let's get this money. We the business.
I gotta cut you. Save that for raw chattings.
It's the mercy of God.
Straight facts. Have mercy, Lord. Yeah. All right, now, everybody, I want to wish you a blessed Music Monday.
Have mercy, Jesus.
Have mercy, Lord.
Have mercy on your people.
Lord, I need you now. Have mercy, Jesus.
Have mercy, Lord.
Have mercy on your people.
If it's the time that we need you, it's now. In a world full of crime and disease,
people die every day.
So no matter what they say,
I know Jehovah is the way.
Lord, it's rough and yes, life I get
harder,
but we know your name. It's the name above all names. Shout it loud.
Let me hear you say, have mercy, Jesus.
Have mercy, Lord.
Have mercy on your people.
Lord, we need you.
Whoa. Have mercy, Jesus.
Have mercy,
Lord. Have mercy on your people.
If it's the time that we need you, is now. Everybody's up, no up, nowhere to go. Place a lockdown,
sports and shows.
Ain't it funny how the world
stops so?
Every single channel of Corona
manifesto.
Quarantine
from here to Mexico.
People have buy up here
toilet tissue.
I what I gonna must be
something me no know.
While the whole of them are fret up on your knees, you figure.
But have mercy, Jesus. Have mercy, Lord.
Have mercy on your people.
Lord, have mercy on all of these stupid people that do the stupidest things, like that submarine the other Sunday. Very stupid, very dumb, idiotic, stupid. Idiotic is not even a good enough word for each and every one of you who were on that submarine. Each and every single one of you who were on that submarine, whatever it was, you deserve what you got.
If it's the time that we need you,
have mercy on the stupidity of people, God.
Have mercy, Lord.
Have mercy on the stupid idiot people. God, you are so amazing. You are so amazing. Open the eyes.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I said it. They deserve what they got.
We praise thy name.
You play with fire, you deserve to get burned. You know it can burn you. But God is amazing.
He brought me.
Say it louder. Some of them hating so much they probably didn't hear. Yes, he did. God, get the.
It's amazing. He's the only one.
Wow. Wow, baby mama. Wow. Wow. Surprising, but wow. But God,
He comforts me.
He comforts us
through my stress, my woes, my pain. He is my strength through every day. He's all I
need. Oh yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And God
is able.
Do you believe he's able?
He gets the way your sin and move on
Mountains
with true love and grace.
Oh my God, busy signal, please tell them, God is amazing.
He's my fortress, lead me out of darkness. He makes
Me whole, oh, God is amazing.
He's the only one I
Trust with
my soul. My soul. Sometimes it's rough and life gets tough, but God's blessings is more
than enough.
you need to trust Him. You need to praise Him. Take it to God in prayer. Don't be downhearted.
Don't you be downhearted.
Don't get weary. There's sufficient grace for you and me. Trust and believe. You will see.
Them sitting around wait till we don't feel fall. But them now go see that a backside. We can't say backside. I'm on day 15 of no cussing. Day 15 of 30. Can I say backside? Is backside okay? Is backside okay? Is backside okay? Please let me know. Because I don't want to have to start all over.
When I see the desolation, I tell you, man.
Thank you, Da Flame. Da Flame just sent me a song. The Flame just sent me a song. I'm gonna play this song in just a moment.
That is why it won't
stand. It's just a moment.
With the youth, them a revolt and a rise up all across the world. So just them shall call upon all sorts of ways to do work. You know, we call upon the adults, so when them feel them, we call upon the youth. And that's why we make sure that the youth them know the right thing and stay awake so them can enlighten their generation.
Man. Toy, can I tell you that you're blessed? Baby mama, can I tell you that you're blessed? Mirror, can I tell you that you're blessed? Each and every one of you, can I tell you that you're blessed? Blessed mom and blessed, believe it's the same person. Can I tell you you're blessed? EK, anywhere you are, can I tell you that you're blessed? You are blessed. You think I'm blessed too? I know I'm blessed.
We are strive and a reach for the goal. Them a fight and a spite through them in control.
Them a real
soul. But a long time, we are fight for your slice of the bread. Them a scream and a dream and a wish me fi dead.
But I got off me head. Yo.
I know just now, we are scream and a chill for the team. Them a plan out for bench we and them no supreme. Like a them want to clean. Well imagine, we are trying move out of the shock. Them a cry and a spy and a try stop we clock. Guess how walk we back. Tell them so we bless. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless. Tell them we bless, tell them we bless, tell them we bless. Tell them so we still have life, we no stress. God light shine and we and no walk west. Screw where your man want pray, we no press. Bless up who down when we fuck the rest. Tell them we no block like God and we no this. How they follow me like me, so them a guess. How come we still look clean and them a mess? Eventually they will see. Who is watching over me? Make we shine like stars above and give love to who show us love. We're flying high like the morning dove. And a rich look your fit like glove. Still I say, we are strive and a reach to the goal. Them a fight and a spite through them in control. Them a real asshole. Yo, but I mean, so you know, we are fight for your slice of the bread. Them a scream and a dream and a wish me for dead. But I gotta have me head. Yo, I don't just know. We are scream and a cheer for the team. Them a plan out for bench and them rule supreme. Like on them want to clean. Well, imagine, we are trying to move out of the shock. Them a cry and a spy and a try stop with clock.
Driver, I forgot my wallet.
Don't worry, I got you covered.
No weapon formed against.
Thank you, The Flame, for sending me this song. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you, girl.
In Almighty God, when me put me trust, none of them can stop me. Me put God first. No good man can get rid of us.
You and your opium man. You and your opium man. No one can help you. You and you can't bring them. You and you can't bring them. No, them can't save you.
Me can't tell you something.
You have to call on Jesus.
Well, this is not warm tea. This is not iced tea. This is not cocoa tea. This is not Sarasa tea. No chocolate tea. This is not rebel tea. This is not government tea. This is white tea with reality.
Shall ever prosper.
When you're my right half and my beds mash up. In Almighty God, when me put me trust, none of them can stop me. Me put God first. No good man can.
That's right, baby mama.
You and your opium man. You and your opium man. No one can help you. You and you can't bring them. You and you can't bring them. No, them can't save you.
Me can't tell you something.
You have to call on Jesus. Call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your man. You and your.
Hold this, definitely. Hold this with you. Hold this. Let me listen good, yeah?
We can bring back Jamaica with the word of God. Lift up the people with the word of God. Fight violence with the word of God. And win back the youth with the word of God.
This is not warm tea. This is not iced tea. This is not cocoa tea.
No.
This is not Sarasa tea or chocolate tea. This is not rebel tea. This is not government tea. This is white tea with reality.
Me shall ever.
Somewhere to some YouTube sing them shit. Them nervous.
In Almighty God, when me put me trust, none of them can stop me. Me put God first. No good man can get rid of us.
You and your opium man. You and your opium man. No one can help you. You and you can't bring them. You and you can't bring them. No, them can't save you.
Me can't tell you something.
Yeah. Call on Jesus. Call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your woman. You and your can't bring them. No, them can't save you. None of them can't save you.
We only can bring back Jamaica with the word of God. Lift up the people with the word of God. Fight violence with the word of God. And win back the youth with the word of God. We feed the poor with the word of God. Yeah, them know how only God we have. Who read one Psalms a day, teach a politician them how else to pray to God. God everywhere we check. Moses William, me no name Nimrod. Yo, me no know why Babylon so bad. Me no have no gathering, so me pray to God. Yo, me no care what the pussy there. Me just want go round the bush there. Fi make some music night and day, so everybody sing with me.
You and your opium man. You and your opium man.
No, they can't stop you. They can't help you. They can't stop me. They can't stop we.
No, them can't save you.
None of them. Not at all.
You have to call on Jesus.
Who them pick out for?
Jesus.
Who?
He is the answer.
That's right.
You and your
Definitely, I love you for this one, girl.
No, them can't save you. None of them can't save you.
When the damn them come out at the party, table turn up and you know liquor plenty. And them not know about Jesus' story. Or him crucify and give me the glory. Remember me name Moses in the burning bush. Run over man in the burning bush. That's why we have criminals and cook and them now read the holy book. Enough of them boy you don't know God. Them a bust people chain and a grab bag. Now you scam some money and you feel glad. And you make a whole family feel mad. Everybody wanna jump like a bullfrog. Wanna wave on the ones and all flags. Cause you know so you believe in a one God. You love Jesus Christ and your
God is my keeper, my shield and buckler.
Mad.
In times of distress, refuge and fortress, I will praise your name and magnify your name, oh Lord. Yeah, when you hear them a rage and a shout, angels come cover my road. God in my corner, there is no doubt. Him we can't live without. So I will praise your name and magnify your name, oh Lord. You and your old black man, you and your old black man. No one can help you.
I like it, me like it.
You and your God ring them. You and your God ring them. No, them can't save you.
We can't tell you something more.
You have to call on Jesus.
You better know
call
that.
the name of Jesus.
Whoa.
He is the answer. You and your God bring them. No, them can't save you. None of them can't save you. You and your old black man. You and your old black man. No, him can't help you. You and your God bring them. You and your God bring them. No, them can't save you. You have to call on Jesus. Call the name of Jesus. He is the answer. You and your God bring them. No, them can't save you. None of them can't save you.
Hey, hear me good now. I want for people give up on we, you know. And say you see I like me. Come on you too. I like you that amount to nothing. But guess what?
Daniel TV comedy, manners, love and elevation to you.
You know what?
Bless Music Monday to you. Thank you for being here.
Do you see that stone? Do you see that stone? Do you see that stone that the builder revealed?
The same very stone.
Now it has become.
Guess what?
Now it has become.
My God.
Now it has become the head of the corner. I am like that stone. I am like that stone.
Just like that stone.
I am like that stone that the builder revealed.
Look at me now.
Now I have become. Now I have become.
I know, they coming. They coming. I promise you they coming. The Sprite one definitely is coming. They coming. They coming, brother. They coming. They are coming. They coming. Oh yeah, some of them I can't do because I can't find like two things, but they coming. They coming. They coming. You see that stone? Mom She Faye, thank you for being here. Manners, love, and elevation to you. Auntie Mom She, thank you for being here. Mwah. Love you much.
I am like that stone. That stone. I am like that stone.
Just like that stone.
I am like that stone that the builder refused. Now I have become.
Now I have become.
Now I have become.
Now I have become.
Now I have become the head of the corner.
To you all the glory belong, Lord. The meek shall inherit the earth. Me know my values and worth. When me see the house, the car, the boat, the money in a bank. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. When me see the earth, the coffin, the grave, and me no in a nothing. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. God no, I'm not the best, neither the worst. Man on a teeth, never grab nobody purse. The first shall be last, the last shall be first. Allah who talk bad things about me, the blessing, the God and the curse. When me see the house, the car, the boat, the money in a bank. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. When me see the earth, the coffin, the grave, and me not in a none. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. Yeah, man, I gamble 25 years, could have dead long time for me life God spear. He take me from the world and now go back here. Tell me friend God real and him never hear. When me see the house, the car, the boat, the money in a bank. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. When me see the earth, the coffin, the grave, and me not in a none. Yeah, me have to say thank you, Lord. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. God no, I'm not the best, neither the worst. Man on a teeth, never grab nobody purse. The first shall be last, the last shall be first. Allah who talk bad things about me, the blessing, the God and the curse. When me see the house, the car, the boat, the money in a bank. Yeah, me have to say thank you, God. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord. Yeah. When me see the earth, the coffin, the grave, and me no in a none. Yeah, me have to say thank you, God. Oh, me fi stop serve you, Lord.
Who's in there? I'm gonna call it.
No, wait. We got a pulse.
Yes, I was afraid, I was terrified. No one knows what I really been through, but God stayed by my side. Been through the darkest road every day. I mean, if you thank God, say me still alive. Haters feel again because me overcome every obstacle we coming on me life. Well, enough of them, I look for see me flop and mash up. Come and drop down in this, me get back up and stand up. God, they on my side in the times when it rough. Come and stand up in this, up in this, up in this. Them call up me name and mix up my name and tell I what I think. Them never know if me dead or alive, but yes, the news I bring. Never scaring on me chest, me prove I got me worshiping. No me dash me whole life, bringing a new beginning. Me see the enemy I pray when them see the new me. My new life at this them envy. Sit down and a chat and them a worry about me. Living in my new life, me no see nobody. Oh, no matter what them can't depress me. Them don't like me through them, see God a bless me. All what them a talk, them can't address me. Cause me see me new life success caress me. Oh, no matter what them can't depress me. Them don't like me through them, see God a bless me. All what them a talk, them can't address me. Cause me see me new life success caress me. Them no run fi give me water fi carry in a basket. Me a the target, the dance all target. October, but get in a it to fi market. The mount of evil spirit after me just not talk it. So when you see me shake and I say congratulations. Heavenly Father want me through trial and tribulation. Rejuvenation, rehabilitation, I'm like new creation. Them not like me but them have me for notification. If we tell them say yeah this, me know them still a say yeah that. I don't pay people no mind so me just make them go and chat. I don't need to do a BBL, me body don't need fat. So call your mother, father, granny and tell them the queen is back.
Yo. My God.
Yo, Nicholas. True serve Jesus Christ, them say what's up?
Volume, Ryan will tell them God we barrier. Holy and God will show up.
Yeah. And true, we know the certain things where them do them say a lot.
We're not hungry, but we love the cross.
Hear me say no? Make me start it.
Volume!
Man a gentle do and a sass coming here. And they can't mix me out cause I'm a last coming here. Me a go live for things to chop me need for defrag my brain. And I can't fix it up, me have to talk it plain. What good it does a man for lose him soul for early gain. Man I climb them like spider like them near
Mary Jane.
But anyway, them boy they can't spoil Mary name. Cause Mary a Christ mother long time it hard in. And they just and non-just me say the father send the rain. But some take it for granted then in a sin them a remain.
It's well who you attack, I can't tell a little.
Who the cap fit?
Love number one production. You know Jerry and that. You remember the time when we hot up the rice and couldn't find no meat kind, we just have to fling piece of butter in it. Well I know, thank your father for shine little light cause when me I come from no time it no nice. Although I'm in a rich and have a vehicle I drive, me give thanks for when me reach in a life. Cause me used to hungry, me never used to have money. I used to dumpling and butter. Man used to suffer so all I would fight.
Try love me now.
Cause me used to hungry.
Me never used to have money. No.
I used to dumpling and butter. Me I come from the gutter so all I would fight.
Try love me. Hold on.
Remember one time when life used to stagnant and man I tried it in my one shoes,
my one pants on.
Me I work towards the Benz and the mansion.
Holy Father God know which part me I tried from here.
Dirty heart a chat a bag of thing. Them no love this when they get to youth, them have a dream. When nothing I go and pay them, never want see you, but any road me chat, you know I got a leak on
Me
me.
used to hungry. We never used to have money.
Quick for talk. Leave me la. Rough them up. Enough see the glamour and the glitter, them say all is well. But when me I go through, only the Lord will tell. One heap of pain, one heap of stress step on me head. As me youth born the next day, me granny dead. But them say, wanna kill you, make you stronger. Me see some man a try draw me out, but me a go on holy anger. Me hear them talk, but me no answer. J-Wayne and J-Dan tell me say fi sing that song. Yeah, right now I just the
Mercy of God.
The mercy of God.
The mercy of God know all me I go through. I just the mercy of God. It's just the mercy of God.
Right now I just the mercy of God. The mercy of God.
The mercy of God know all me I get through. It's just the mercy of God.
I just the mercy of God. Leave me la. Life I bring too much stress, you know man. Feel it would have better off dead, you know man. Cause look, me spend all of my savings, bill suit fi go a sting, I never get to perform. Sometimes I send a prayer to the Lord,
Me wonder if in my ear
the only thing me wish of is sadness disappear. Police lock me up on my birthday for shooting like them a try tarnish my career. Right now I just the mercy of God. The mercy of God. The
mercy of God know all me I get through. It's just the mercy of God. It's just the mercy of God. Right now it's just the mercy of God.
The mercy of God.
Mercy of God know all me I get through. It's just the mercy of God.
The good mercy of God. People really get funny. Me sing a one song, them say me I make money. Pity them no know, say the little have to send my brother, sister, go to school and the rest be help mommy.
Yeah.
Sometime I wish I could have
fly away.
And all of my pain just die away. Mama tell me life goes on, so if me try and me feel
just try again.
Right now I just
mercy of God.
Mercy of God.
Mercy of God know all we I get to is just the mercy of God. It's just the mercy of God. Right now it's just the mercy of God.
Mercy of God. The mercy of God know all man I go through. I just the mercy of God. I just the mercy of God.
And you know, to tell you the truth, we are going to need the mercy of God every second of our life. For as long as we live, for every moment that we take up, we are going to need the mercy of God. Because the amount of things that is going to happen, not even counting the things that are happening, my God, everywhere, everything is just like chaos. It's just war. War. Not true, Daniel. War.
Until the philosophy which old one race superior and another inferior is finally
and permanently discredited and abandoned.
Everywhere is war.
This a war.
That until they're no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation,
until
the color of a man's skin
it has no more
significance
than the color of your eye.
Mr. War. That until the basic human rights are equally guaranteed to all without regard to race.
And it's a war.
Praise the Lord. Great national Rodney Price. Stepping in all those anti-Christ. Take me now. Praise the Lord. Let's all rejoice. I see the evil come with them deadly vibes. Now they want to sacrifice. Listen to that.
Who am I to be a messenger? Thank you for your blessing, Jah. You turn me in a driver and not a passenger.
Thank you for your blessings, Jah.
And if I forget the way, help me remember.
Thank you for your blessings, Jah.
Blessing, Jah, blessing, Jah, blessing, Jah. Why?
I'm your priest, you go over, you get the killer in the spirit of the Holy Ghost. Home if you turn right back and I got resurrect. You know me blessing overflow. Shout him, him from coast to coast. You neighbor in pain, we don't got support. And no time when things hard, go your way.
A little praise the antidote.
Got Chinamus. Magnanimous. Make a magnificent, you magnanimous.
Jesus bigger than what people say. Jesus bigger than what people say. I hear them talking, I hear them running out their mouth, but you're bigger than what people say.
Don't tell me.
Jesus bigger than what people say.
Jesus bigger than what people say, yeah. I hear them. I hear them.
Running out their mouth, but you're bigger than what people say.
They don't know you.
Oh, you're big so.
Oh, you big so God.
Oh, you're big so. 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 Oh, you're big so.
Let me describe it. Jesus bigger than the mountain, bigger than the hills, bigger than the doctor, bigger than the pills, bigger than the problem, bigger than the bills, bigger than your future, bigger than your past, bigger than your job, bigger than your boss, bigger than your exam fail or passing, bigger than.
Jesus bigger than what people say.
Much bigger.
Jesus bigger than what people say.
And he's limited.
I hear them talking, I hear them running up their mouth, but so bigger than what people say.
But soon alright, tell them it's soon alright. But soon alright, I'm sure without a doubt, my God will work it out. Tell the enemy don't worry about me.
I'm sure without a doubt,
my God will work it out. He will surely give me victory. But soon alright, but soon alright, but soon alright, but soon alright. No money now run, but
me soon alright.
No me blessing it up,
but me soon alright.
Me soon alright,
me soon alright.
me soon alright, me soon alright. Them say me pop them up, me soon alright. Me know me blessing it up, so me soon alright. Me still a fast.
Me still a pray.
Me thank God, say me
see another day.
Me see the devil boy, I can up in and me way me a ride out the star me.
Come what me?
Yeah, the king nil, but me still up here me bill. The devil can't trick me.
Me not take the pill.
A long time me wait to get
Holy Ghost fill.
Me a wait for me daddy to the catch up on the hill from the soul without a doubt.
My God will work it out.
Tell the enemy don't worry about me.
Yes, people, yes, world of people, especially in black people, me a chat to you. You try a little grudge, you try a little corruption, you try drugs. But just a sell love and I try love. Well, right now, we follow the prophets and the priests from the day before. Yeah, so just say, honor this prophet before we say we feel live in love
and unity.
Yeah, so Rasta say, honor the Rastas before we say we feel live in love
and unity. So just say,
Africans come together. East, West, North, and South African improvement sect. We must unite together. Even the organize and unite, we have a future. Say, let there be a united Africa and Ethiopia be the headquarter. But some fool go behind the back of the sun of Jaja. From that day until now, we don't stop suffer. You don't want to organize and unite with your brother, but you try to smoke and drink liquor with a stranger. When we want more than black, I wish that time get blacker. This is a black lion naked, so we not temper. Could never forget the struggle of poor Mama Africa. The big ship, it has still crossed the water. And now the ship it go dock up in a Jamaica. Step off of the ship, it is plantation owner. We can bus cross, me back and not tear me shoulder. Now if you run the like me brother, when them call counter. Run away, you stay in a runaway. The struggle of Africa cannot go away. It is up in a me head, me rewind and say. So the younger generation about to follow, so just say.
This is a blessing from above, more than a blessing. Bad mind envy. Tell them, me no grudge. We don't know them thing there.
Yeah, baby mama, I see that I really only see you alone dancing and me dancing as well. So since it's me and you who are dancing, can I play this song for you? Don't let anything. Let me play this song for us. Don't let anything or anyone stop your praise. Stop your dancing. Stop your joy. No matter what it is, I think we should dance. You know, it's funny how just, I'm about 3 hours now. So minus about 2 hours from this. So about 2 hours, almost 3 hours ago, I was feeling really, really, on the warpath and really upset and this and that. And now about 2 hours later or hour and something later, look at me, giving myself and others, oh my God, encouragement because someone else encouraged me. Keeping the love going. So let's keep the love going. Daniel TV Comedy, can I dedicate this one to you too? Don't let nothing hold you down, my brother. My brother, anytime, you may be feeling down, and I know not many of us will chat so much like me. So a lot of times you guys hold things inside and you just deal with what you got to deal with, how you got to deal with it, the way you deal with it. So can I just tell you, as long as you're dealing with what you're dealing with, don't stop dancing, my friend.
They want to see me go down to the ground.
People might want to see you fail. People might hate on you. But don't let them stop you from doing your praise. Because if you don't praise the Lord, then the rocks will praise out for you. And that's a true saying. It's in the Bible. It's not me say so. So just dance and praise the Lord.
Me a drive and praise me God. Me a ride and praise me God. Praise him. Man, if I cook, me a cook and praise me God. I wash and praise me God. I run and praise me God. Come on. I said, no one gonna stop me from praising.
No one at all. No one
gonna stop me from praising.
No one at all. To talk about me now.
To crucify me now.
Who are them?
Don't like me, Lord.
Who are them? Who are them?
Tell them, say I dance and praise me God. Me a drive and praise me God. Me a ride and praise me God.
Praise him.
Me a cook and praise me God. I wash and praise me God. Everybody come help and praise me God. Remember this, me a tell them.
So welcome.
Welcome, Randall Positive. Bob Wire.
Fire!
Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Realize it.
Well, I don't know about you,
but I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Hey!
My shepherd, he walks beside me.
All the way,
he's always protecting.
I will not fear. God is there.
He's always by my side, yeah.
Well, I don't know about you,
but I'm not afraid.
Why?
Well, if you see them coming, don't bother start running. For the one who watches over you is never sleeping. Who rule over all? I will stand the tallest. Everything shall out Jehovah. That's why me a calling.
Solid!
Solid than a rock. See closer than a brother.
Always on me back.
It's my vindicator. When man wanna condemn, how when me fall on me face, it pick me up again.
Yeah. Let me enlighten the darkness about a few things. Listen to what I say. It's not everybody come and say them a friend, you know. Enough of them are fussy friend. Yeah, man. You have enough of them to sit down and watch where you have and try to set up your life. But try to send you go to prison. Try to do something. Sometimes you have to ask them, who gave that job then? Tell who will send you, say you not get you. Anything you want to do. Zaga. Father God love me. What Father God love you. Get to the verb. Anyway, I got one life to live and money you fi make me want a jet.
I'm gonna live it.
I'm just buy the Benz and the Phantom chop top, not clear yet. We gotta do it. Me now one bad mind, I hypocrite in my life, me cut them off.
Them couldn't stop this.
Me not just no friend, me we stand with me brother, them till the end. We gotta do it. Me drive left hungry, not the rear view. Now me have mountain and sea view. Y'all around the hilltop like curfew. Dirty government have man pan review. For me money them want a sneak preview. Opinions me no matter about your view. Me only matter about my brothers and my crew.
And what I come to do.
We come here to make some money and love some honey and great for
our own time.
Y'all love Father God and bun bad mind.
Sing the punchline.
The realest song.
This is a prayer to the Father. Guide my steps as you sit on your throne. Show me the way to get me food and me water.
And do not make cause nobody feed them on.
Only for people make bad mind take them over.
To them
I try to face it all around. So me a call for the strength of the Father
to help me to work for my own.
Keep bad mind out of my heart. Keep negative out of my thoughts. You know say it's easy to free the wrong way.
So Jaja, please guide me every day.
Keep my mind out of my heart.
Keep negative out of my thoughts.
Most I bless me, yeah.
Guide and protect me, yeah.
Well, Father, the strength of me with a next bad mind.
Another man.
Well, me use the strength and try find a
better plan, yeah.
That me take a wish me to have somebody life. Help me pray my own life
and try to set it right, yeah. Me no want to grudge nobody for them things.
Help me to go out
and go look me on a thing, yeah.
And I'm not perfect. I'm just a man that's trying to call and you have to keep me strong. Before my mind gets mad, better you flip it down and let my mind get mad.
Work hard every day to achieve my goals.
Now I got somebody for them all.
Not at all. Why would I grudge anybody?
If there were no race, there'll be no people. And if there was no people, there'd be no world. We all born as one, out of many one people, one nation, Zaga, one foundation. So, anyway, this is no time for no hero ship. Black people will come up on slavery ship. From Kunte Kente to Marcus Garvey, Sham Sharp and Nani, them feel the whip. By no relation or friendship. We and the Jews, them been through the same shit. Them say them sell out Jesus, so them a Judas. All of them smile, they plastic.
So all them attack, we are one race. Identity missing without a trace. Them put Davis in a Kumba space.
Our the French and the Spanish we get replaced.
African nation are the super race. And the surrender get the job at the base.
Then if Jerusalem join up with Gaza, then it would be one holy place.
I pray,
and I can see that holy place.
One day,
extremely peaceful.
God
preach the best. Good papa away. And you know I've been around next Sunday.
Yeah, and I pray that day dog water would have never give me the gun. And I pray that politician never separate the people them from the fun. And I pray, say me mother born rich, so me never would have go a prison go leader. And I pray, me sister life real, so me know say as a man me have to buckle down.
Some of them boys are semi friend. Them never did it from the beginning. Not true them did it with the money I spend. I know all of them are friends, so I eat them. Not care how them try to kill me. Only Almighty build me. Still I see how He protect me. He hear me every day. I pray
that I can see that holy place.
One day,
the street is peaceful.
God my preach the best. Good papa ways.
All we see is every weakness, every trial, every mountain and sea. Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, and you're in tune to the Servant David Show. Keep it locked right here and don't change the dial.
Yeah. But all right, Bam Bam Bigelow. Every time we see you, see nasty, so we just feel like disinfectant.
No.
You don't get the papers.
Which papers?
Divorce.
My wife and divorced me.
What's new? Your wife and divorced. I mean, I want to serve it in that open me on, but through the light now, this man then ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jerry Springer Live. I'm your host, the Give It a Shimmy.
Good afternoon, corporate. Good afternoon. Can you call my husband for me, please?
I don't have any credit.
Corporate, have you seen my husband?
Lady, man, not store husband, don't do that, man.
Isn't that his calendar outside?
Lord Jesus, I hear a man, you're supposed to know all them assets. Don't do that.
God of grace. My God, you guys need a crash course in how to deal with people, customer relations.
Lady, never beg you don't know. Never beg you come off from a bar.
No, this is not how policemen speak to people, and that is what I want you to know.
No, but that anybody in all.
When I do business, I came in as a big person. You need to deal with me with respect.
We don't have to deal with you, lady.
My God.
Yeah, when I you come from far, we used to take PE.
You know, honestly, you make my stomach.
Then you should have walked with the angels. I'm a seminar, I can't answer you. You don't respect you. I'm a serious. No, she come in and she question me. I don't feel like my answer. My answer? No. And then she want to read my diary. Right, one paper. I want to speak. She want to get up in her mind makeup and I realize that she's not the problem. Hurry up! Ready to go! This woman will run down her man. And then you're happy. You understand me? Hurt me. She come in here with an overnight problem. We come over and name out her relationship. I'm on 12 farming.
You don't worry about that. That's my business.
I was a long time stay woman, you know.
Let me tell you something. I notice you. You always talk about sport. But you see the rate at which you're going, I need for you to know. The rate at which you're going, you will never live to see my age.
Then you need to say my skin a wrinkle like you when you drop your bucket of oil up a leg. You don't know what do you? What really do you? What do you?
Look at yourself, and that is what you need to do.
Me, I want to sometimes this an antique store, like I want this whole time center table.
You will never live to see my age, and I need for you to take a note of that. And I rest my case.
You're supposed to rest the black and white here with you. Right, and then put things to rest. Where me you go? How about? Talk about she can't lick you there. Never me a friend that she can't lick you. Now you determine how much you must have. Where you ask me about this in your country? No, me I got one group. You're too much now, man. Missing your when your bathroom could be. Get out of here! No, Baba. You like me Israel, Baba? I'm Israel, my baby. Look here. What's the significance of this bag? Look here, don't give me a one time. Job is to serve, protect, and inform. You're not serve and protect and inform. No. You are now contradicting yourself. When I came in, I asked for information. You told me you were not a living. No, we didn't have a lunchtime. But next time you buy the bag in Jerusalem. Especially class reading or something. You can't. They never try. And the job is done here.
Open the bag, my friend. Open the bag.
Mama, you know what you have to do. You got no. Come on, buy the bag. I don't want to get to it. How about this, brother? Israel so old and I use condom. No, man, this is not right. Israel and rock old. What's your side? You don't see free head. You don't see free head.
What else is in the bag? What else is in the bag?
Mama, so there, when you're in blind, look at it. See, I told you I never hit you with a dungeon dog.
I can't believe it. My police officer. Please now, the shiny with the baggie.
You're wrong. Stand up in the night till daylight. Baba, you woman don't know. Hello, sir. Are you a journalist?
No, I'm not a journalist.
Are you a foreigner?
Yeah, come on, foreign.
Where are you, girl? I'm not shut up. Who the girl? Man, I'm right here. I'm not pure like nothing. Hello, are you Addy Boy?
No.
We're here. We here. can't tell like my ear. You push jump. No. You don't see me go turn back here.
What is it, you know about?
Don't do that. You don't know me, I don't know you. When you talk to me, you don't know what's up. No, I'm thinking, no, nothing like you. We have to be in the man back with our shit.
Are awaiting for desired drink. Kindly press your choice.
First story in news and views. Woman sets malfunctioning vending machine on fire.
Welcome to the drinking experience. For desired drink, select your choice after inserting cash.
Let's see, no. Let's say, what you want from the machine? Well, let's see what I start it out. I'm see them have boom, them have Sprite, them have water, them what is? Let's see, come here, you know that name, yeah?
We are awaiting for desired drink. Kindly press your choice after insert.
I want that dirty machine. Wait now, wait. Let me see. Yeah. And then, okay, let me see. Mr. Tartan, what you want? Coca-Cola?
Select your Coca-Cola. You have selected Coca-Cola.
All right, hold on, my machine, make a rush, sir. Bigger.
You have also selected bigger. Kindly insert $200 for both drinks.
Let's see, I've changed time and I have no. Thank you, my friend.
The machine is waiting.
I wanted that dirty machine. Me tell it bad things in it. Can't wait. It go like it thirsty more than we.
Got it like your father.
What the? No, man. What?
Here is your bigger. You did not order a Coca-Cola.
So this a machine I tell me about Coca-Cola. No, me can't see no Coca-Cola.
Here is look to the base of the machine.
Hold on, that medicine. Hold on.
Woman, why are you kicking me? You want me?
Look how long I put in my money and the Coca-Cola. Now come out. What do that dirty machine I do? I wonder if it knows that Jamaica me come from. I'm not really nice. That's why I'm not use them something. I'm like my igloo on the roadside, you know. Cause when you go igloo, not talk to you. You just take out and pay. Dirty machine, Lego me juice.
No wonder.
Dirty machine, Mr. Lego me juice.
No wonder Mugabe.
You know, say I go on till me just do something very detrimental.
Hey, girl, draw me out and see what I got.
I wanted that dirty machine. I wonder if it want me get instrument. Let's see what the word we just used a while ago.
You have no manners. I go kick you in your face.
I wanted that dirty machine, man.
Dirty like your papa.
Lend me a lighter then, Mitzi. Lend me a lighter then.
Hey, girl, hunt me down and see what
I bet you're going to start out your sorrows to the dirty machine. I bet you're going to end up take the juice when you're out your body, you're out of the stink and bright. Dirty machine.
Coca-Cola.
That's why I can't come out with the Jamaica. I can't take you back. I mean, I want it. Hold it on your nastiness.
There is no refund.
Mr. Run, Mr.
You
Run.
cannot.
Mr. Run.
Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Fire.
Burn up nastiness.
Fire.
Burn up.
I burn me down. Me that on fire. Fire. I.
Big up yourself and subscribe to this channel. Watch, like, and share the videos. Oh, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified. Hello? Sleeping Paul. Police station. How can I help?
Police! Come quick. Me have an emergency.
Calm down, sir. What seems to be the problem?
Two gyal fight over me. Hello? Hello?
You think police have time for waste? Only no know so police very busy.
Officer, is a real emergency. Them are going bad.
You should have lucky say 2 women a fight over you.
Yeah, I feel proud. But
But what?
them decide to the winner take all.
So, you take the winner and go on and stop disturb police with foolishness.
But that is why this is an emergency.
How you mean?
Officer, are the ugly one a win.
What joy, what joy, what joy. Oh, easy, take it easy. What make you so rough? Yo, easy, take it easy. You're too rough, and that you're too tough. Said that you're too rough, and that you're too tough. Easy, take it easy. I'll be right there with you. Easy, take it easy. Do what you can do. I'll be right there with you. Do what you can do. I'll be right there with you. Oh, easy, take it easy. What make you so rough? Yeah, easy, take it easy. You're too rough, and that you're too tough. Say that you're too rough, and that you're too tough. Oh, no, yeah. Come along now, now. Oh, no. Oh, now. Oh, take it easy now. Easy, take it easy. What make you so rough? Yeah, easy, take it easy. You're too rough, you're too tough. Say that you're too rough, you're too tough. Easy, take it easy. I'll be right there with you. Easy, take it easy. Do what you can do. I'll be right there with you. Do what you can do. I'll be right there with you. Easy, take it easy. What make you so rough? Yeah, easy, take it easy. You're too rough, and that you're too tough. Say that you're too rough, and that you're too tough. Oh, why? Come along, yeah, come along now. Come along, well, yeah, take it easy, again. Oh, easy, take it easy, take it easy, breezy, oh, my. There was good and evil. We chose good. Why raise the time of the Most High, ye sons of men? The rich man's wealth is in the city. Yeah. Destruction of the poor is his poverty. Lord, destruction of your soul is vanity. Yeah. Yeah, do you hear? I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah, I wanna rule my destiny. Whoa, whoa, destiny. Mama, look from when you call me. Destiny. Mama, look from when you call it. I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah, yeah. Oh, help I please. I wanna rule my destiny. Oh, Lord, I've been blessed, I've been touched. I love Jah so much, they keep fighting me. I'm not giving up. May the realms of Zion fill my spiritual cup. Wisdom overstanding must never be too much. Give I protection day and night from even the pestilence that walk in that daylight. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. Destiny, Mama, look from when you calling. I wanna rule my destiny. Yeah, oh, if I please, I wanna rule my destiny. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Don't you ever say me chatty, but the man, the wise man got to say the soul of one nation about what it's all about. Last now dead and gone, but them say that your belly day of your mind, I've got to speak the truth, that's why personal. There is something wrong, you know, which not even person can understand, but Jah alone can understand. There is something wrong, you see, that not even person cannot see, that it's Jah alone and Christian. Only Jah, don't believe them Jah, it's only Jah alone. Oh, Jah alone. It's only Jah, I'm telling you, Jah. So the Gabriel Majesty who sits upon the throne, Jah alone. Where is the love to be found, young people? Nowhere around. Or I woke up Saturday morning, feeling sticky and dirty after work. Took a walk down a riverside. I roll a little split, sat down on a stone and started to cool off with my burden down a riverside. Or I check around the youths and I try to teach them the truth, but lay the burden on a riverside. I walk through every corner, try to find someone to talk to, but I have to lay the burden on a riverside. Give me a man. For I walk and I talk and I linger and I search. Lay the burden on a riverside right away and I walk. I knock the youth man pocket and I try to search around them head. Lay the burden on a riverside. And I sat down quietly, watch the fishes circle around the little stones. Lay the burden on a riverside. Give me the man. I cocked my ears and I heard the little birds whistling in the tree like so. Lay the burden on a riverside. Live good among your neighbor, like sister and brother, and come with me a riverside. All you need is pray to Jah quietly. You sit in secret, he shall reveal. Lay the burden down a riverside.
Ooh, yeah. Why, 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 Oh, yo. Feel it in the one drop. And we still find time to rap. We're making the one stop. The generation gap. So feel this family as it meets within, playing a rhythm, resisting against the system. Ooh, I know just never let us down. Will you right from wrong? I know just never let us down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They made their world so hard. So every day we got to keep on fighting. They made their world so hard. So every day the people are dying. Yeah. For hunger and starvation. Lamentation. But read it in Revelation. You'll find your redemption. And when you give us the teachings of His Majesty, oh, we no want no devil philosophy. I you can give us the teachings of His Majesty, oh, we no want no devil philosophy. Feel it in the one drop, and we still find time to rap. We're making the one stop, and we're filling the gap. So feel this drum beat as it beats within, playing a rhythm, fighting against ism and schism, singing. I know that never let us down. Will you right from wrong? I know that never let us down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They made their world so hard. Every day, they made the world so hard. Every day, I want to make them a want to. I want frighten them. I want frighten them. Give us the teachings of the one, no devil philosophy. Can you hear? Give us the teachings of His Majesty, for we no want no devil philosophy. We feel it in the one drop. You're lucky, but we still got time to rap, and we're making a one stop. Let me tell you, this generation gap is so